Dr. Najumuddin, let me come to you. Victims say the complaints were made earlier, but they were completely ignored. The key gaps have been highlighted. The modus operandi has been spoken about by the ADGP. But, when we talk about crime versus conspiracy, victims are saying the complaints were made, nothing happened. This is a clear violation of the POSH Act. Help the viewers understand what kind of legal liability now does the company face, TCS. It's a big brand, it's a big company, there's a lot of money involved, and this can very quietly and quickly be pushed under the rug as well.
So here we need to understand the fact that whether India's workplace is truly safe or are our systems failing silently. Now, this is totally evidence, a very clear evidence of the fact that the system is actually collapsing and the workplace safety is also at stake. Now, the victims, when we were talking about the victims here, victims are actually trapped in fear, in career insecurity, and they also face a great psychological pressure. And now, when you talk about the legal point of view, there is a legal and a policy breakdown as well, because we have already done the violation of the POSH Act of 2013 and the IPC provisions on harassment, the coercion, and even the ICC, that is the Internal Complaints Committee as well. So this shows that in spite of having all this, either it is proven to be ineffective or they are either inactive is what is there. Say law exists, but the implementation part in a very effective way is missing is what I would say. And now, in spite of the victim being complaint also, the HR failure is a big question here. When the HR is failing, that is equal to the institutional failure, because the complaints were illegally ignored, and when the HR is failing to primarily carry forward the duty of protection, automatically it is actually posing a question that the silence of HR is actually louder than the crime itself. Now, here the women are also involved. Again, automatically, this is actually preventing the women workforce also from coming forward and working in such corporate environments. Now, when you talk about from economic and a corporate impact also, this is actually causing a huge damage with regard to the reputation of India's IT sector as a whole. And the women workforce participation, that also suffers greatly. And we know that in our country, India, the women workforce participation is much lesser compared to the male. So when such kind of instance happens, we're discouraging our other gender to come up again. And now again, with regard to corporate governance, there arises a trust deficit as well. Because unsafe, workplace are actually bad economies, and they're not just bad ethics. This is something which we need to understand. So what I would suggest, again, apart from being a women activist, as a public policy expert, couple of suggestions which I would say, a policy recommendation is that one is to make the POSH, what we have, truly independent. And the external third-party ICC members are very, very mandatory. And now there should be an annual independent POSH audit, because, when internal committee cannot deliver external justice, we can have all this, nothing wrong in that. And there should also be a safe and anonymous reporting system as well. Today, we are in the age of AI. So AI-based complaint portals can be there. There can be direct escalation to external ombudsman as well.
No, you're right. You're right, Dr. Najumuddin. I think more than AI, there needs to be, a human audit here. There needs to be a human touch when it comes to these kind of sensitive cases. Depending completely on AI here, in my personal purview, is not going to be the right decision. But I could be wrong. I'm not the HR expert here. But what's important at this point in time is, of course, the fact that we need to make sure that protections must be in place so as to make sure that we prevent further silences. People should still come out and be able to talk about it.